Hello students, here I am beginning some extra questions of the chapter The Rain on the Roof. So let's begin. This is an RTC where two questions are mentioned from a single particular stanza. Okay, so more questions will be there from this stanza, but from the first two lines I have pointed out the two important questions. First one, what does the poet mean by the starry spheres? And the second question, what is humid shadows? So first let me explain what is humid shadows. Humid shadows is resembling to the clouds here. The clouds contain water and the color of the shadow is grayish. Okay, so here you are mentioning about it. Next question, what does the poet mean by starry spheres? Well, the solution is starry spheres refer to the night sky abounding in stars. Students always remember that the answers should be precise and to the point. Now let's look at the next question. Well, this question can come in order like this. What is the first effect of the rain on the poet? Or what is a bliss for the poet? Now look at the typical type of this question. What is a bliss for the poet? So if the word is like bliss, then we'll have to explain the word bliss. Otherwise, if the question is only what is the first effect of the rain on the poet, then also you can begin the answer in this way. The poet feels bliss in lying on his cottage chamber bed with his head pressed against the pillow and listen to the patter of the soft rain. Now, let's look at the second question. What does melancholy darkness mean? So, melancholy darkness means sorrowful condition. The poet wanted to give the darkness human like attributes and connect it to the sound of rain. So, in this way, we can understand that from this RTC particular stanza, 4 to 5 types of questions may come. So, the answers first of all should be precise and to the point, and if you want, you can include the figure of speech in all of these lines. Okay, students. Now, the next question. Name a poetic device used in the extract. Extract means in the stanza. Okay, so the solution can be alliteration is prominently used in this extract, or you can also write in the stanza at several places like starry spheres, cottage chambers, and lie listening. Okay, so yes, you can write it down. If the stanza is not completely mentioned, still you can write it down. Now let's look at the next question. What is the darkness of the night doing? So this darkness is the melancholy darkness. So the question I'm repeating once again, what is the darkness of the night doing? The solution can be the melancholy darkness or the gloomy darkness is weeping in the form of rainy tears. Okay, so here I have mentioned the answers in very single line answer, so that if it's 1 mark question you can write it down. If you find that it's a 2 mark question, then you can elaborate based on the what is melancholy darkness. Okay. Now students, let's look at the next stanza. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, and as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. What do the first two lines refer to? First two lines means, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. So 1,000 recollections means several memories. So now let's look at the solution. What can it be? A particular answer. These lines refer to the several memories intermingled to form a beautiful picture which is formed in the poet's mind. The tingles of rain on the rooftop of the poet's room take the poet to the reminiscent past and induce a stream of recollections. So if you feel that the words are written quite difficult ways, then you can write it down that the several memories intermingle together to form a beautiful picture which is formed in the poet's mind. You can also write that the tingles or the sound of rain on the rooftop makes the poet remember his past days with his mother and a collection of memories induced in his mind. Okay, so in this way also you can write down the answers. Now let's begin another question from the same stanza. Where is the poet while listening to the sound of the rain? So where is the poet in the poem? So the solution is that the poet is listening to the rain while lying in his cottage chamber bed with his head pressed against the pillow. Let's look at the next type of question from the same RTC. And 1,000 recollections weave into their air threads into woof. Why is the rain making a sound, and what kind of sound is it? It's very easy question. The rain is hitting the roof of his chamber. That is why it is making a sound. The rain is creating the sound of mild tapping called patter on the roof. Now let's quickly look at the third type of RTC. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years ago. So what is the poet reminded of? The poet is reminded of his mother as how she used to wake up early in the morning. The mere memory of the mother reminded the poet of her fond look. Well, here you can add something more also as the examples of the memories of his mother. So students, today I am completing up to here. We will continue some more in another videos. Bye bye.